Hello everyone, a little bit of a different video today. This is DM Gashbad coming to you live from beautiful outer Sacramento, California, where today at Greatscape Games they are having their semi-annual swap meet. It is one of my favorite events of the year, and today we're going to try and do a video sort of showing what that's like. And you know me, I don't particularly like events. I like Halloween and then Greatscape's swap meet, and that's about it. So there's no telling what you're going to get here. There are times I've come to this swap meet and I have come away with entire armies. There are also times where I've spent like 50 cents on one bit of sprue. So you never know. It is fairly well attended. There's going to be a lot of people. There's some people lined up already. I'm not going to go out there just yet. But even though you can't tell what you're going to get, there are definitely some things that I'm going to be on the lookout for. Obviously, I always have my eye open for particular Warhammer Fantasy models, always looking to expand my collection on that. In particular, some old Middle Hammer Pink Horrors of Tzeentch, those would be nice. There's some games that weren't on my radar years before, so I might be looking at the new edition of Blood Bowl, some Warcry stuff. I wouldn't say no if there was a Zombicide Black Plague for a decent price. I'm always looking for Batman miniature game 2nd edition models, as well as maybe some Star Wars Legion, stuff like that. Anyway, we'll see what I can film. I'll check in with you at the very end. Hi everyone, the swap meet is all done and we're back. We are in the parking lot of a Total Wine. I just finished having my post-swap meet meal of Taco Bell. In the parking lot of a Total Wine, having just eaten Taco Bell, that might be the most Sacramento thing anyone has ever said in the history of Sacramento. But it was a pretty good swap meet. I bought a bunch of stuff. And so let's take a look at what I ended up with. At the very end of the swap meet, I was kind of low on cash, but I was looking at this thing. Here is it's complete, save for the base and the terrain pieces, a Ragnarok Spider. They said 35. He saw me hemming and hawing over it. He said, you know, I'll let you have it for 30. And 30 I can do, $30 US. So that is the last Ragnarok Spider I ever have to buy. I am going to have to repaint it, but it looks like it's in reasonable condition. So, yeah, I'm not too unhappy about that. So here we have these old plastic HeroQuest models, and look at these guys. He just had an absolute pile of them, just a bunch, and he was having a hard time deciding what he wanted to charge for them. He said maybe $1 a piece was too much, and he might be right, but you know, I found these mummies. He had 15 of these HeroQuest mummies, and I'd love to make a unit of these guys for a Tomb King's army, make them Tomb Guard. And so I gave him $1 a piece for those, so those are $15. He also had, sorry, I know the sound of these bags rustling is going to sound bad on the audio, but what can you do? He also had a couple of these zombies. I don't really need a whole bunch of zombies, but look at how adorable this guy is. So I picked up 5 of those, again for $5. And maybe $20 for 20 of these models might be a bit much for swap meet standards, but compared to what you would normally pay for them, GW prices, it's a real good price. They are really cute, and plus I went back later. I was looking at this earlier, and I'd forgotten about it, and then I came back later. Here we have just some bits from the Cauldron of Blood Rack Shrine, and what it's got the Witch Elves, the boss, and more importantly, the Blood Rack Medusa herself. So this is one of those things when you have a bunch of projects, you kind of lose track of what you're doing. And I was like, I knew I wanted a Blood Rack Medusa for a particular reason, but for the life of me, I couldn't remember what. Turns out I have a D&D character that's a druid that can turn into a giant snake. I was thinking of using this for the giant snake. I moved on. I used something else. I used a Necropolis Knight instead. But still, $5 is what he asked for this. I'm real happy about that. If this comes with that Hellebron special character, that would be fantastic. And I kind of think that it does. So I'm plenty happy with that. So, general theme for the swap meet, demons and Battletech. Tons of Battletech stuff. I don't play the game anymore. I mean, I did it in high school, like a long time ago, but, you know, if you wanted Battletech stuff, there were tables and tables of it. But there's also lots of demon stuff. And so that's interesting. Probably the reason why there's so much of it is because both for 40K and fantasy, obviously lots of 40K stuff. But, you know, I wouldn't mind more demon stuff. One of the things that I found here, the Start Collecting box for Demons of Corn, it was $50, and I thought, yeah, that's just about half price. I think I can do that. But the guy said, better check in there to make sure it's all complete. And sure enough, it's actually missing the blood letters. That's okay for me. I actually don't need the blood letters, but he knocked it down to $40. $40 for the Skull Cannon or the Throne of Corn plus the Blood Crushers. That's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's new on sprue. Obviously, I need the square bases, but that's not too bad. This. All right. So, end of the day, I'm just looking around, just seeing what else is there. Dust Tactics. It seems like an interesting game. I've never played it, and I still can't. You know, this isn't the actual game. The models are missing or anything. But back when I was playing Batman miniature game, I was looking at this set for the terrain, the Quonset huts. And the guy was only asking $10 for this, and it's got 3 Quonset huts in there. It's probably too small for me to use in a lot of stuff, but just to be able to see it, just to be able to see what those are like, I think it's reasonable value. And plus, I've been doing some smaller scale stuff, 28mm things. So, you know, $10, it's worth investment just to see if I like it. Anyway, that's it. Moving on, we have the old Storm of Magic Vortexes. I've been looking at this. I feel like this has been on sale for one of these swap meets for the last, I don't know, 4 swap meets or something, and they always wanted something crazy, like $25 or whatever. They're super not necessary. You know, you can just as well use the templates that come with the game, but they're these awesome domes. You know, you can set all nice in 3D. You can set them on the table and have them move around and eat things. And so $5, yeah, absolutely. You know, we don't cast a lot of Vortexes in our games, but I think it's gonna visually add, and why not? It's an investment I can make, so I'm happy about that. More demon things. Oh, this is a good price. Very early on, I found this. Oh, I forgot that I even got this. Look at this, Soul Grinder, complete. Again, no base, you know, which is a problem because those things come on that giant base. $15, deal and a half, you know. And at that same table, I got, let's see, I saw, what is this? Well, I found out that was $15, so I thought, oh, I better ask what this is. I might not normally have gone for something like this. I don't really need these things. But I said, well, how much is this? And she said, well, that's just the box. Inside of it, if I can open this up with one hand, you actually got plague drones. Surprise! Oh, these guys are cool. I have a couple of these. I have one set of 3. Ooh, they're so delicate. I don't want to break them. Anyway, $10. $10 for 3 plague drones. Yes, please. So that's great. I don't know when I'm going to be able to paint all these demons, but $25 for that group? Yeah. Okay. Here, the old, well, middle hammer witch elves, metal witch elves. These are probably my favorite versions of these. They are very nice models. 20 of them, $40. I don't have very many witch elves, so this is good. It's a very fair price, very fair swap meet price. Yeah, fantastic. At the very end, the store itself was having a sale, so I picked up some stuff, not necessarily from the swap meet, but from the store. Again, sorry about the rustling. You know, I'm out of green stuff. Picked up a little bag of that. Also, they were discounting their Batman miniature game stuff. So, what do we get? I got the Riddler mech for $20. Maybe more than I really needed to pay for it. You know, it's never been a good piece, but there is a scenario in the Arkham Knight campaign book, which I would love to get back to it, which would, you know, if I had that, it would make it a lot more doable for getting that to table. So I went ahead and got that. And here's the Joker gas canisters objectives, $3. Yeah, good price. So there you have it. There was my swap meet experience. Spent almost exactly $200, got about 50 something models, $4 a model. Maybe that doesn't sound great, but I got some really big things. So I'm pretty happy with how all that turned out. Not necessarily what I would have bought if I was just ordering a bunch of stuff online, but another great experience. The semi-annual swap meet at Great Escape Games in Sacramento, California happens in April and October. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can leave them down below. I will see you on the next one.